slightly different episode for you today. I'm off to a friend of mine's, Mitch. His name on YouTube is Mk2Mitch. He's a Ford freak, especially into his Mark 1s and Mark 2s. He owns a Mark 2 Fiesta, which we're going to see. He's got a Project Mark 2 Escort that we're going to see. I've done a previous collab with him where he came to me and focused on my ST180 track car that I've recently sold, and he also did an episode not that long ago where we both went to a track day, which was his first one at Bedford Autodrome. So today I'm going to go to his and do the other half of the collab, and hopefully we'll get to see him show us through the cars, maybe go out for a little drive, but definitely a bit of a look through of his cars, and potentially working on some of them as well. So yeah, I'm excited. Haven't seen him in a little while, so yeah, stay tuned. So Mitch, do you want to tell me a little bit about this car, when you got it, what it is exactly?
This is my Mark II Fiesta, 1989. It's a 1.1 and it's fairly standard. I purchased the car, I think about 4 years ago now, yeah, before the prices started going a little bit too silly. And
good shout.
Yeah, had about 4 years.
Nice. So obviously it looks in really good condition. How was it when you first bought it?
So when I first purchased the car, it was a MOT failure. It had a little list of things that was wrong with it, but it had still 1 month left. He had MOT'd it early, which allowed me to bring the car home and do all the bits that was a failure.
Nice.
And all the paintwork was tatty, it was faded.
Okay.
It was a little bit neglected, but it was still on the road.
Right.
So
usable.
yeah, it was usable. Yeah.
Ideal. So, what's your favourite and least favourite thing? We've all got them.
Right. So my favourite thing about the car has got to be the banded steels. I got these done after I rebuilt and sprayed the undersides in lockdown, and I always wanted banded steels, so they've got to be my favourite part of the car. Moving on to the least favourite part about the car, it's probably the door cards.
Okay.
It's quite hard to see on camera, but they are tatty, and over time the material's lifted up, so I really want to get them redone. And I've also got a little mirror thing missing there, so it's just little niggly bits now that get on my nerves.
I mean, what he's forgetting is that the rest of the interior is nearly perfect. So yeah, but I can understand why, with everything else being as nice as it is, that would be annoying. So as you've just said that you want to change the door cards, or at least you want to fix them up a little bit, what else would you, what's the thing you would love to do most on this car?
So there's not a lot left to do personally for me. I've already cleaned up the bodywork and done the underside, but one thing I haven't touched is the engine bay. I have serviced the car quite regularly and that, but what I haven't done is really given the engine bay much TLC, so I would like to get the engine out and give it a light restoration, rebuild, and I'd like to change things like the radiator that looks quite tatty now, and yeah, just replenish some bits and make it look brand new under here, just like the underside does.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's very clean actually.
It's not bad, yeah.
I can see all the bits that you've easily been able to get to. You have cleaned already, so
you'll find on the Fiestas the most common place to go is here, but luckily
you got a clean one.
Mine are very clean, yeah.
Nice. So you're obviously big into your old Fords.
Yeah.
What's your dream car?
The dream car, which I'm very lucky to have, is a Mk2 Escort. And yeah, I think I've said this before on my own channel that I don't aspire to have a supercar or anything. My dream is a Mordor Mk2 Escort, and yeah, that's what I've managed to got. Yeah,
and
so
you've got one.
Yeah.
Sat over here, which we'll focus on in a little bit. We're going to do some work on that in a bit. Fantastic. You do have a daily Fiesta ST180,
yeah,
but you drive this an awful lot. So,
yeah.
What's the best part about owning dailying classic cars?
The best part about driving this, for me personally, and I'm pretty sure quite a lot of classic car owners would be able to relate, is when you pull up at the petrol station and some old boy gets out, he goes, "Oh, I used to have one of them," and starts looking around it. It never gets old. You never get bored of people saying, "Oh, I used to have one of them."
Yeah.
It used to be a normal first car, family car.
Yeah.
Back in the day, everyone had one. And yeah, it's nice to hear stories and get some appreciation for it still being on the road.
So it's a community thing more, I think.
Yeah.
It brings everybody together.
That's it.
Bit of reminiscence. That's cool, man. Right, shall we have a look at the Mk2 Escort?
Yeah,
and
let's have a look.
and do some work.
Yeah.
Right, so we focused an awful lot on the Fiesta, but your current focus on your channel mainly has been the Escort, which is your more recent purchase. So do you want to talk us through a little bit about what it is exactly, where you got it from, what the condition was, what you've done so far, and what we're going to do today?
Right, so as I previously mentioned, this is my dream car. Currently not on the road, obviously, because I'm building it. So yeah, this is my 1977 Portuguese import Mk2 Escort.
Right.
It's a Mordor because I like them that way.
Yeah.
It was, as I say, so it was left-hand drive. I've converted it to right-hand drive, where I've welded the brackets inside for the steering column and pedal box. I've also made the new holes and blanked off the old holes.
Right.
That's what my focus was mainly on recently. And I have welded a few bits in the bay, such as the heater bowl, because it was all rusty around there. I've repaired this section as well. And I've just recently, the other day, welded in a radiator cut-out section to allow me to fit the radiator slightly more forwards when I put my Pinto engine in it.
Right. I will say quickly, Mitch has done a lot of videos on this section here with the bowl. Now, Mitch admitted he was no welder when he first started doing this, and he's been very open and honest about his struggles. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description, and do watch it, because if you're someone who doesn't do welding, I think Mitch has shown that you can. Anyone can. He's bought this car, and it's, you know, there's no pressure for him to get anything done anytime soon, so he can make the mistakes, and I've really enjoyed watching them personally.
Cheers, mate. Yeah. It's definitely a learning progress.
Yeah.
It's not like when someone it's not like mechanical work. Undo that bolt and do that bolt back up, or change this. It's a skill, I think.
It's a bit of finesse, isn't it?
No one can really teach you. You've got to put the hours into to build on your skills, basically.
Yeah. You've got to do it wrong, see why you've done it wrong, fix it,
that's it,
and know why that fixed it and the first one didn't.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
Yeah, I like it. Right, so what do you want to do today?
So today, the current focus is I need to prepare the engine bay and the inside of the car to be sprayed body colour. Because I've taken off all the underseal that was in the cab. I don't know why someone had undersealed it. So we're going to remove what's left of the suspension and cross member steering rack in this video.
Cool. So for anyone who's watched any of Mitch's videos, he also focuses on this, which is his dad's Mark 1, which we keep saying focus in the video. This specifically runs a Focus ST170 lump with, I would imagine, what are they, Gen V throttle bodies? I think that's, I should know.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind I'm the ST170 guy. Yeah, so talk us through this a little bit, Mitch.
Yeah, so it's what you said, it's a ST170 engine on bike throttle, bike throttle body?
Individual throttle bodies, yeah.
Yeah, so they're on individual throttle bodies, which my dad's bought the kit from. We've had to do quite a lot of work to actually shoehorn it in. We've got you've got these brackets here for the cradle, which slightly offsets the engine to actually fit in the bay. You've got custom drive shafts, change the tie bar down there, and you've got a strengthening bar as well because you have to cut out this section to allow the Mk2 XR2 gearbox in. Okay. And we've also welded in the mount.
It's a lovely job, that, eh?
Which looks pretty good.
Factory.
Yeah.
In fact, it looks better than factory.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the project. Another one of our projects that's ongoing. Still waiting for the ECU and wiring loom. And yeah, then we've got to fit a radiator and hoses. Do you know what radiator you're going to go with? No, not yet. No, just whatever will fit. Yes, pretty much. Yeah. That's sort of the way I'm going with my Laguna. Yeah. I don't know what's going to fit. So, so obviously it's a ST170 engine with the individual throttle bodies. Yeah. So that's an extra 15-20 horsepower straight away. Yeah. A standalone ECU. Yeah. And a 5-speed short ratio gearbox. Yeah. In a car that weighs probably 2/3 the weight of what the Focus did. Less than a ton, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go. Yeah, it should do. Yeah, be fun. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. We're hoping for next summer, so that's what Dad wants. That's exciting. Yeah, get busy over the winter. Nice. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you very much, Mitch. It's all right. Really appreciated it. Good to see you again. You too. We'll have to do another one another time. We've been talking off camera about things that we need to do on my car and his, so I think it'll be a face you'll see a lot more often. So if you like what you've seen of his Mk2Mitch channel, I will post the link to his channel in the description. And if you like what you see, then he's all over Instagram as well. Posts every single day. Yeah. Posts most weeks on YouTube as well. Yeah. So thanks very much. Nice one. Thanks for coming over. Catch you later, guys.